there, good morning. How is everybody today? So I'm Connie Fuksa. Thanks for tuning in to Coaching with Connie. I try to talk to you a little bit every couple of days about experiences that I have, information that I've read, things that people are asking me help with, things that are important to other people around me or that I see people talking about. But most importantly, when people ask me questions, those are things that I know everybody wants to know. And so let's talk about it, right? So let's talk about things that you want to know more about. And that's what I'm here to help you do, right? So most oftenly, I try to talk to you about things to better yourself or to grow yourself, grow your business, grow your personal self, grow your passion, chase that passion and stop thinking about and paying attention to what's going on around you as far as how that passion is concerned. Right now I'm listening to a book by Martha Stewart. Kind of funny because, a lot of people think of Martha Stewart just as the lady who, does catering and does gardening and does painting and does crafting things. But, the interesting thing about listening to Martha Stewart is, especially now that she's gone through the side of being incarcerated, just the aspects and the things that she's gone through. Very interesting to see what she's learned and how she's taken what she's learned, not just that incarceration, but every aspect of her life, and not really listen to all the negative things that people are saying. She's figured out how to turn all of those pieces into things to make her a better person, make her a better entrepreneur. And so when I talk to you guys, I'm not always talking from the business aspect. I'm also talking about from the personal aspect. But the one thing that I always try to get you to do is think about the thing that sets your hair on fire, your soul on fire, your feet on fire, whatever is that. What makes you so charged up that you just can't let anything get in your way, right? So if something really, really, really matters to you, you're gonna do it no matter what. Like for example, I'll never forget, most of you know that my son's in the military, and the year that he went in the military, he's our only child. So it was a big change for our family, both for him and for us. And when he went to boot camp, I really thought, good gosh, this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done because, for 8 weeks, we only talked to him one time. And this is somebody that I talk to just about every day. But what I did is I channeled that energy and I thought, what do I want to do? I like making a difference in the world. Like whether it's individually, one-on-one, helping people grow themselves or grow their business, or can I do something to make a change? And so we took on a huge task of doing a big fundraiser. My goal was to raise $10,000. It was something that we had never done before. And we raised $10,486.32. And yes, that matters to me to give you down to the penny because it was like I said, oh my God, this is what we've got to do. I just dug in and made it happen. I really didn't care what anybody else thought was going to happen. That same year was also a good friend of ours. His family is from New Jersey and Hurricane Sandy hit up there. And so we did a fundraiser for them at the right after we jumped in and did that. Because again, in my soul is what can I do to make your life stronger, better, help you grow, and help you, better yourself, pick yourself up, learn something new, take the lessons that you have and grow them. So this is why I wanted to talk about this to you today, because I think that sometimes we have a tendency to let other people talk in our ear or even our own head. Sometimes we let what's in between our ears talk to us way too much instead of acting on the thing that we care so much about. So first of all, I want to ask you today, and I've said this before, but I've said it in a different way. Do you let other people put your fire out? And I know it's so easy to say and so hard to do. Do you let other people put your fire out? Do you listen to what other people are saying, the negative Nancy in the world? Because this is exactly what you have to channel, that energy, that strength, that power, that passion, that fire, channel that into every single morning, focusing on that fire and figuring out what you're gonna do to make a difference going forward to better that fire. How are you going to make that stronger? And it doesn't matter what somebody says about you on social media or what they say to someone else about you. None of that matters because at the end of the day, you're the only one, no matter who you're close to in your life, you're the only one at the end of this trip. When you get on that last bus, You're the only one that's going to be able to make this change for yourself. And if you choose to sit in the same spot and spin because you're worried about what everybody else is going to say or think or put down on you, then you're never going to get that fire going, and you're never going to feel how cool that is when you get on that last bus. When it's your time and your train ticket, the last train ticket comes and says, here, it's time for you to go, are you going to look back and say, gosh, I wish I had done this. Gosh, I wish I had done this. I really want to do this. So here's what I want to share with you. Like I said, it's so easy to decide, gosh, I'm not going to let anybody else's opinion matter to me. But here's what I want to tell you. Let's look at this from the other perspective. Are you one of those people that puts other people's fire out? You know, I don't care how many times you start over. And I can give you all kinds of statistics from very famous people that have started over and over and over and over, or didn't have anything and just decided to keep going. You know, I want you to think about yourself right this minute. Are you sitting in a position that you can honestly say, wow, when I get up in the morning, I feel really good. And wow, I'm gonna do this today. Or I'm doing this and it makes me feel amazing. Sets my soul on fire. I feel like I wanna run around the block and say, look at me, I feel so good. This is what I want you to feel. I don't care what your body feels like. I don't care what you're going through. I wanna know that you have sat and said, this is what I wanna do. And I don't care how many times you've tried it. I don't care how many times different things didn't work. You know, I personally have started, and some have succeeded, some have not, started 5 or 6 different opportunities in probably the last 30 years. Some have succeeded, some have not. Some have sort of succeeded, some have not at all, some never got out of the gate. But here's what I want to tell you. I don't really care what somebody else says. Oh gosh, Connie tried this and it didn't work. Look at that. Now she's trying something new. Now she's trying this. See, what I want to tell you is setting your hair on fire is not necessarily about, I found that I want to do this job and I'm doing it. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is you're still fine-tuning, but you know a piece of each of these things you've tried sets your hair on fire. So if you've felt that feeling, I want you to continue to channel it. I don't care what somebody else says about what I do for a living or what I do to make a change. As long as I am not doing something illegal, I'm not doing something that hurts somebody else, and I'm doing something that makes me feel amazing, that's what matters to me. Because when I get on that last train and I punch my last train ticket, I know that I have tried everything I can to do what I want to do that makes my hair feel like it's on fire. So if you're a person, and I want you to examine yourself, or if you're a person that's putting out other people's fires because you have comments about what they're doing and what you think they should be doing right, wrong, or indifferent, stop. Because what that means is you're spending so much time looking at what other people are doing, making judgment about that you're not following your own spot, special space, what you were put on this earth for. Every single one of us, no matter if you're doing something that 1,000 other people do, every single person has a unique trait. You've got to figure out what that is. And the only way to do that is when you feel your hair on fire and you feel like you want to run around the block and tell everybody how excited you are, not because you found a new opportunity, not because you have a new business. I'm not talking about selling your business. I'm talking about selling what makes you, or talking about what makes you feel amazing. That's what the magic is. So if you're one of those people that is talking about Susie down the street that has started 10 different businesses and she never makes anything work, and oh my God, look, she's starting something else, you need to stop. And if you're Susie, I want you to stop listening to them and hone right in on what is setting your hair on fire. Because I promise you, when your ticket is punched, you will know that you hit the right spot. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I love coming to you and talking to you about things that set my soul on fire, but hopefully that help you get to the next level for yourself. If there's any way I can help you, please reach out to me. You go to my website, conniefuksa.com. You can see lots of tools, but more importantly, I'd like to help people discover what that fire is and how to talk about it. So reach out to me. Let's figure out how we can talk and make your world much more exciting. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in to Coaching with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.